All right. I know I did a video earlier, but I be trying to get to them dudes on the East Coast. Sometimes they be hitting me saying that my videos be coming on too late in the afternoon. And man, my shit be coming on at 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. But I forget it's later for them. And I've been getting a lot of instant messages or texts or whatever you call them about my course and tools. I'm telling you guys, they're seriously bomb. I mean, I really can't wrap my mind around a person doubting my shit at this point. You know, I have an open forum 3 or 4 times a week where, you know, I'm open to any person complaint about anything they bought from me. And don't you think if some motherfuckers out there didn't feel they got their money's worth, you would hear about it? I mean, I just think it's impossible to not hear about it, especially in this fucking day and age with this internet. It just makes me want to find out how to alleviate the skepticism. So I look for any improvement I can make. Why do I do this? I don't fucking know, except I'm just like you and becoming more and more technologically driven. It's important for me to leave this earth and have made an impression on you motherfuckers. Sometimes I can't sleep thinking about the shit. I don't want to be here and simply die. I want to be here and be remembered for the good I did as a motherfucking pimp and as a man to my fellow man. If I invented something, no one would take it serious enough to buy it because I was a hell of a motherfucking pimp. So I didn't invent shit to sell, but I did harness the essence of what made me a natural motherfucker and put the shit in my course and in my tools. I was a motherfucker in my chosen field, and I'm becoming a motherfucker in my second choice field. This is not my second choice, the school. This is the natural progression of me being down and dedicated to the life I lived. Salute to all you motherfuckers who feel the same way that I feel. And a quadruple salute to those of you who are the same as I am. It's a big difference. You gotta earn your shit. You know, I've sold a lot of tools for conversation, and I received many fucking compliments on how they work. They're no more than guides for the serious motherfucker, and they're entertainment for the person who's not ready to make a move. You know, so far there's just been an overwhelming response to the discounted price of attending Sidewalk University. It was $1,500. Now it's less than 50%, $650. You don't need to buy the course. course is included. The only thing you need to buy is registration. The course is coming with it. And I'm teaching it to you the way you supposed to learn it. You ain't getting no parts of it until it's time for you to learn it. You guys was watching it like it was TV. I mean, a series. I have sales, but I ain't been having no sales lately because my shit, I done discounted damn near everything, and it never fails though. Once the goddamn sale is over or the discounts are over, hella people be wanting, the deal that I had on advertising, had on sale. Shit, and they asked me, can they still get the deal? Well, how can it be a sale in a deal if you can get it after the shit is over? That don't make any sense. So I tell them, the goddamn sale is over. Shit, the price of Sidewalk University in the course is $650, and it's staying that way. I know it's gonna give me a lot more students. I know that, but I have a different way of teaching now, and it is working wonders for me. Actually, I deal strictly in active learning, but I'm telling you, that rote learning is cool too when you include them interactively in what you're doing. But let me tell you something, I'm getting a very good response. And that's what I want. That's just about all I want. Next semester, I ain't gonna do that. I was finna say next semester I might bump it back up, but I ain't gonna do that. Next semester it's gonna be the same, and because that's how I used to do. The sales be whatever they are, and then following the sale, the shit go up because you should have jumped on the sale. Now, since I ain't having a sale anymore, I'm just gonna teach this shit the way I'm doing it. And I'm sure, even though I've graduated a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of young men, there's at least 1,000 times more of you out there searching for the keys to getting you the you that's really you. Because let me tell you, society has most men hiding from themselves. You're hiding from yourself because you don't want to be wrong. You don't want to be this. You don't want to be that. Man, you see how I am. And I'm never politically incorrect as far as when I'm out. Now, I might be politically incorrect when I'm talking on these videos or when I'm talking to somebody in my house. But I'm talking about when I'm out talking whatever the fuck, angry or however. I'm politically correct because I don't stop thinking. You can't stop thinking. So what I say is this: I cannot force you to do anything. But by the same token, you don't see me when you look in the mirror, do you? If you happy with who you see looking back at you, then so am I. But which one of us is telling the truth? We're already counting down the SWU, getting ready for the next powerful semester. And I hope all's good with you. I hope all be good with you. The new semester is coming in July. And it ain't waiting on damn one of y'all to doggone sign up. It's starting on July the 1st. Sometimes decisions you make are pretty hard. And they're hard to swallow. Sometimes, like a bitter pill. I've made numerous decisions, all of which I figured a way to sidestep if I wanted to. But I'm much smarter than that. I don't think of things to do so I could sidestep them. But I am a person who's grown used to getting what I want. And this is some shit be weighing heavy on my mind. But the decision has already been made, and I will stick to it. The hard part will be hitting the delete button. Ain't nothing like getting your coat pulled by a bona fide motherfucker. Sometimes it make you have to get some shit up. You know, when you pay for that audio book of Rosebud the American Deal, just put it in and listen to how it really goes with pimps and hoes, taking the good with the bad. I mean, learn, you know, that contrary to popular belief, motherfucker, there's principles and boundaries that you gotta stay within. You know, learn what that shit is and stand out for your crown. Because I'm telling you, there's gonna come a time where the wait is gonna be a long wait. You might have to wait a full semester. I mean, that ain't that long, but still, you wanna wait. Like I said, in May, starting in May, you can pay early to secure your spot if you want to, $650. Or you can, matter of fact, starting in May, you can pay $500, and then when the semester starts in July, you can pay the other $150. So what I'm saying, however you want to do it, it's cool with me. I found out, you know, part of the reason I, you know, so serious about not selling the courses. I found 3 sites that was pirating my, well, I didn't find these people, how I did. Man, you could be duped into buying some pirated ass version of my goddamn shit. But when you need guidance because something in there you can't answer or can't figure, can you call them motherfuckers? One of the things we do at SWU is use everything correctly. The correct words, and we know what them goddamn words mean. Do you know the difference in the words luxury and luxurious? Part of the same thing, isn't it? If you want it to be. Now, the reason I ask is I'm going to talk about luxury and luxurious. You know, I'm not rich, but I live in luxury. I can say that because I know what the word means. I know what luxury means. Luxury means your life and you are in a state of great comfort and extravagant living. Now, that's luxury. I can't say I live luxuriously because I'm not extremely comfortable in being elegant or enjoyable if it's going to involve a great expense. Because luxuriously is money is no object. Luxury, when you want it, money is no object, but you ain't gonna want nothing that you just really can't buy. Shit, what I'm saying is this. It's important to know these things. You don't think it is right now, but later in life you'll find out. This is why I'm so dope. I know these things. I'm a street motherfucker that know all this goddamn book shit. It's important to know this because when you speaking to somebody and you say you live in great comfort and experience extravagant living, you won't have a problem telling them they misunderstood it if they think you rich. Because they don't know what the word luxury means. They think it means rich. They think it means whatever they think. But what if it don't mean that? Shh. What I'm saying, fellas, the big difference is living in luxury, you may still have money problems. And living luxuriously, money is no problem. How many dudes started to lead you with their so-called wise statements on life, or heaven forbid, this apple dabble, how many have come and gone? If you notice, they all attempt to compete with me, but they fall off. I mean, you can compete with me as far as that goes, but I'm saying competing with me is the whole thing. It don't mean being on the scene for 3 weeks and then something happened and whatever, you ain't on the scene for 3 weeks and then you come back and you're on the scene for 2 months and then whatever, and it goes on and on like that, and then after a year you ain't even on. Shit. That, I go on and will not quit because of my dedication to your motherfucking ass. I'm loyal to a fault, but long as I can breathe, I'm going to bring the truth to you. And my reward will be living in luxury. I can afford to buy 600 count thread sheets. I mean, shit. It's nothing if you regularly sleep on them. But the average person sleeps on 200, 250s thread count sheets. If you sleep on 200 thread count and you buy a set of 600 thread count, you'll never sleep on 200 again. It's that much difference. That much difference in the price too. But I'm saying it's that much difference. So what I'm saying is, to some people, sleeping on 600 thread sheets is luxury, and to others who regularly sleep on 1,200 or 1,500 thread count sheets, they wouldn't be called dead on 600. So I'm not really speaking about the number of threads that you sleep on. I'm talking about the perception of words. I'm talking about learning how to use your words so you can tell a motherfucker your conversation is like a double barrel Uzi, and I will spray your motherfucking ass. Yeah. Because I'll let a nigga know that's what I got, a double barrel motherfucking Uzi. You wanna fuck when we come on. Period. See, that's how important what you say is. If I were you, I'd sign up for Sidewalk University with the quickness. Especially since the course in the goddamn the course and the registration is only $650 instead of $1,500. I didn't start out on social media blowing my horn about what I know about life. I started out blowing my horn about what I know will change your goddamn life. Believe me, I ain't going nowhere. I've made a great life for me and mine. I'm rich beyond my wildest dream, and I'm as poor as they come at the same time. I mean, I'm real. My riches are because what I want, I can afford. And am not shy about letting somebody know it. Now, they far fucking outweigh my poverty, which is all about the Benjamins. Sure, I live good. I'm able to, pay my bills. My daughter can want something and get it. Shit. I'm just saying, because part of being me is showing my girl who her dad is and what her life should be. I'm rich because I recognize all the shortcomings I have. I'm wise enough to see it has to do with money, my shortcomings. I don't make enough. All my poverty has a basis in money I don't have. Because when it comes to being who I claim to be, I'm not sure. I'm on full, I'm rich beyond my wildest fucking dreams. Now, I know I make money. Money don't make me. Now, hope you know what that means. Because in the future, when I'm laced with monetary rewards, you watch and see if I'm any different. I ain't gonna change, because climbing that mountain and getting to the top ain't no accident for me. Every step along the way was purposely plotted by yours truly. And when I reach the top, I'm going to know in my heart that I'm supposed to be here. And when I first came up with my ideas about the schools and shit, I'm telling you, things just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. I was fresh out the game. But let me tell you something. All the ideas that I had were like fads. And I saw in time they was going to fade out. That's what took me so long to get on the internet. And when I'd be faced with coming up with something else, see, then I'd be tripping. No, I want something that's going to last, because I thought I was going to be a pimp till I died. But that didn't happen. So, shit. My life was based on being a pimp till I died. Now, I ain't dead. So, what I'm going to do? Fall off? No. That ain't me. I only do what I want to do. And I have earned that for me in my life. So, I focused more on something that was not going to fade away. And that's when I came up with the idea of helping men. Little did I know, there were already a plethora of dudes on the goddamn internet talking about helping men. I wasn't internet savvy at the time and had no clue what it took to roll on that motherfucking internet. So I listened to a couple of dudes. Oh man, and immediately I saw the difference that I could make. I could tell they was fakes and they only was talking about things they read and had no real confidence. You know how I knew that? Because they was misusing words. They were misusing words. How I know what I know is not only were they misusing words, they was all talking about fucking a bitch. Man, I went to work on my course because I knew out of all the things on the net, well, I didn't know this, I've learned out of all the things on the net, being a man is not a fad. It ain't going away. That's why my shit haven't changed. It's been updated, but it's been updated maybe 3 times. What's up?
Hey, yo, bud, I got a question for you.
Come on.
Hey, I'm listening to you right now. I know that you said you thought you were going to be a pimp till you died. If you knew now what you, if you knew then what you know now, would you have prepared yourself for an exit out the game?
No, I don't think so. If I knew now what I know, if I knew then what I know now, I would stay down because now is way harder. It's just a total different life.
Okay, yeah, because I was just wondering for like people still in the lifestyle if they should make that determination to have an end game.
No, man, because the end, if you think like that, your end gonna come quick. It ain't gonna be death. You gonna fall off. You can't be no pimp thinking about the end game. Cause it's never gonna end. It ain't never gonna end because you gonna always be able to catch hoes. That's how you think. Yeah, no matter what.
Would you?
Hey, check this out.
Would
a 50-year-old bitch, a 50-year-old woman is a young bitch to an 80-year-old dude. Motherfuckers is living longer, man. You got to be using your head, you know. But nah, man, I would have stayed a pimp if I knew then what I know now.
Okay, that's some cold game, bro. But I appreciate you.
You know it. So the thing about it, once I got started, I realized I was on to something. And all these years later, all these fucking years later, I'm still about my course, and I don't create different products to sell your motherfucking ass. I do create more tools, conversation, and mentality. But that's because I'm not out to sell you a whole bunch of shit. I ain't trying to, you know, I got a little store type situation, but I ain't trying to be no store where I got to keep stocked and all of those bullshit. No. The only thing I'm trying to sell you is a roadmap to being the man of your motherfucking dreams. I and my course are real and will last you throughout the ages of time. Why fuck with my course? Unless you are completely in a coma, you should have seen there's only one reason to fuck with me. My shit is real. And it works. We're all involved with the internet. So, let's take advantage. You can get this shit. How many frauds have this internet helped expose? Be real. There have been innumerable motherfuckers who've been exposed by the internet to be frauds. I've been on the internet for over 12 years with my shit. In the last 5, I've been rolling with Sidewalk University, talking about how dope it is. Don't you think in that time, someone would have found out I'm not what I say and would have taken pride in exposing me? They just take pride and say, "Bud, you ain't shit. I got this here. Record it and play it, whatever." I don't know. Don't you think when I spout off about shit like I'm doing now, it would piss some motherfucker off? A motherfucker, Bud ain't shit with that bullshit he's saying. I'm saying, whoever don't get what I keep bragging about, I'm saying, them motherfuckers would front me off. I know they would. I mean, periodically some motherfucker call in making some shit up. But I'm saying they all talk about my age, which I can't deny, nor would I deny. You know, I'm 70. Your job is to get 70, baby. My point is, they never talk about what I say my course can do. Because they know my course is the shit. They just know it. What's up, caller?
What up? It's good.
Yeah, man. What's going on, man?
All right, I got a question for you.
Dude, wait. Hey, stop. I don't play this kind of shit, man. If you want to talk to a nigga, talk. All that you can't talk, man. I ain't up.
I'm trying to get myself together, man.
Man, you should have got yourself together while you was dialing the number. Now ask your goddamn question.
Okay. Is confidence more valuable than competency?
Competence has to do with you being stupid or not. I don't get it, man. You can be stupid as fuck and
okay.
you can be stupid as fuck and be confident if you know what you're doing.
Competence is your ability to
dude, listen, what's your goddamn question? I know what competence is. Do you know what it is? Say what competence is in your own goddamn words.
competence is your ability to be able to do a task, a specific task.
Competence is your ability to do something and retain the knowledge.
Okay.
What is this about, bro?
Well, it's about me being out and me learning and trying to get better.
You're not gonna learn shit. Listen to me, man. You're not gonna learn shit because you can't talk. You turn a motherfucker off talking. You don't say a straight sentence. You know, you stutter, stammer, gotta get nerves and all that bullshit, man. Don't nobody want to talk to a motherfucker like you. Listen at you. Listen. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm trying to fix that shit, man. Shoot, I'm trying to fix it.
You ain't trying to fix it, man, because you think you know. You can't fix shit till you realize you broke as fuck. I can hear the shit in your voice. Period. I told you motherfuckers, I don't have to know you to know where you coming from. I am not playing. I hear the shit in your voice. And you say you trying to stop it, so you must hear it too. Or you must know it.
Yeah, I know it.
Well, look, man, what I'm saying is this. If you was competent and you knew you was fucking up, wouldn't you have straightened it up?
Well, that's why I was asking about confidence. Because confidence is valuable. You being confident, I had enough confidence to call.
Bro,
to try to
you know. Confidence and competence are they're two different words. They do have to do with your frame of mind, if that's the case, or whatever. But what I'm saying is they two different words. They have nothing to do with each other in reality.
All right, we're so confident. We're so confidence course.
What about the confidence course?
Is it the way I look at it, or the way I idealize it? I guess is teaching more competency.
Hey, bro, I'm tired of talking to you, man. I can't be talking to no motherfucker that don't know what he talking about and don't even care that he don't know what he talking about. Shit. My shit is the shit because you can see the shit damn near daily. I'm on the video all the time. You can call in like this fool just did. You could ask whatever question you want. I ain't scared. You can hear, you get to talk to a nigga. I told the nigga to quit stuttering and stammering. I think that who want to talk to somebody that talk like that? Shit, I sure in the fuck don't. If you ever talk to me and you're talking like that. What's up? Caller, what's happening?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Man, you want to talk or not?
Hello?
Man, what are you talking to me on? See, that was a chump. Man, these dudes are too much, man. Anyway, my videos are a platform for me to spit my motherfucking beliefs. My beliefs are really your beliefs. If you would allow yourself to believe something. You motherfuckers believe anything goes. And what separates me from you is I'm not afraid to face what my goddamn beliefs put in front of me. I will go into the lion's den and get what the fuck I want and not even disturb the goddamn lion. what's up?
Hey, Professor, I can't hear you on this end, man. I try.
Man, that's you. I've been talking to people. I've been talking to people all
I
day.
can't hear you though.
Hey, look. You need to hang your goddamn phone up. Because what I'm saying, I've been talking to people all day. And that's why I don't like to hear that shit. Somebody told me this morning, and it was real. My phone was off. I didn't pay the bill. But this motherfucker, something he doing, he can't hear. That ain't me. I can mingle where I should not have access to. Because my strength and my character is recognized by all that can see. Those who don't or can't are left to wonder, how the fuck do he do that shit? I'm recognized in all forums. Educational forums with my degrees. I'm recognized by street people with my past. I'm recognized by serious parents from my dedication to raising my daughter on my own. I'm recognized by people who pull themselves up by their bootstraps and made something of themselves. And most of all, I'm recognized by people who believe I can help them improve themselves. Come on, man. This is not shit to brag about. This is shit any man who could say it would be proud to announce to the world. These things are real accomplishments that I've made and am seriously proud of them. God damn it. You can pick any one of them and I can speak on them for 20 days. 20 days straight. That's because everything I involve myself in, I immerse myself in doing the shit. Because I'm going to do the shit out of it. What about you? Who do you fuck with daily? You remember the Muslims used to always say, you are what you eat. How come you ain't who you fuck with? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 15. And I only fuck with 10s or better. Some of you motherfuckers believe the scale of 1 to 10, 10 is it. It is. If you believe it. All my everyday friends are men of quality. And they motivate me to always be the same or better than they are. Now, we all know if either one of us raised the bar, the goddamn bar is raised for all of us. That's because we know we don't know it all. But until one of us or something shows us that shit, can't nobody tell the one of us nothing. Shantae Parker, Daryl Woodson, Mr. G, Jigga Jones. What's up, caller?
Yo, man, I tried to call you the other day, man. The phone was off.
I just said that, man. I forgot to pay the bill.
It's all good. It's all good, bud. I'm paying attention to what you're saying. Like, when it comes down to words, I've been sleeping on it, man. I'm just not picking this up. So you ain't really been intending on that a lot over the past year.
Man, you ain't been paying attention. Because I talk about this regularly. Maybe not what I'm saying right now, but I'll talk about sayings, words, knowing what you say, how English is the only goddamn language in the fucking world where one word could mean 300 things. That's why it's fucked up. That's why people don't use the right words, because words mean what people want them to mean. Everything is contextual now. If you're not listening to it in context, you might think they're talking about walking on the moon. That's it?
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm saying, them niggas I mentioned, whole bunch of niggas I didn't mention, they the backbone of my philosophy because I'm not bullshitting. I know people just like me. They may not talk the shit I talk, but they certainly did what I did the way I did it, straight up. They didn't represent it, and in my opinion, manhood all their adult lives. And I can't think of one thing any of them motherfuckers have done since I've known them that would promote me to do anything except defend their honor. That's because all my friends have real honor about what we did. Who the fuck do you fuck with daily? You better answer that to you. It's better answer that to yourself, partner. I fuck with kings who raise fearless kids. Shit, if your kid ain't afraid of anything, is that good? I don't think so. I made sure my goddamn daughter was afraid of me. Not in a spooky way, but she knew if she did something I thought was wrong, I was going to tear that ass up. She knew it. She was going to hear from me. I ain't one of them, okay, honey, whatever, no. What I'm saying, don't get me wrong, I was putty in her hands. She could get most anything she wanted from me, and she knew it. But she also knew I did not play around with right and wrong. My father told me a long time ago, his kids were supposed to be afraid of him. Daddy, I'm scared of you. You supposed to be, boy. Why I'm supposed to be scared of you, Daddy? Shit, my pop told me, if you ain't scared of me, you ain't recognizing authority. And if you ain't recognizing authority, you gonna go out there and get your ass shot by the police. And let me tell you something. Kids in my day had to know and respect authority. If they didn't, they was gonna end up getting killed out in the streets because they wasn't afraid of shit. That was so true. And all of those brave fools either was shot by the police or in the streets, lost their fucking life. Kids are supposed to fear parents, to learn what being scared is for. Being scared is to remind you that you ain't supposed to be doing what you doing. And if you tell a child today to go outside and play, that fucking kid would look at you like you was crazy. That child wouldn't know what to do when he or she went outside. Children's minds are so fertile, and they need to exercise their bodies as well as their mind. And they need to exercise caution in the streets. It used to be a no-brainer. If you wanted to go play, you had to go outside and use your mind and find something to do. No one ever played in the house. You get a whooping for playing in the house. Kids today go to their rooms to play. Or they go to the den to play on the TV. They don't use their minds to create something for nothing, something fun to do. And it's a shame and a crime the way we letting our kids suffer in this name of progress. Playing today for kids doesn't involve running around and getting tired. It's just a thumb exercise. It's thumb exercise time for them. To make matters worse, all you motherfuckers think you progressive parents. You're not progressive if you've taken the passive route raising your goddamn kid. Parents are supposed to be aggressive to impress on their child restraint. We won't always be there to give them the right goddamn guidance, especially once they get old enough to go out and do shit they want to do. But I made sure my daughter knew I would kick her ass. I would. I want her to know there's a such thing as you can't do that. Parents today leave it up to the kid to determine what's good and what's not. Now, what kid gonna deny themselves anything if it's left up to them? Parenting should become the number one topic we all talk about in this country. What's up, caller?
I can't hear you, bud, but I know you can hear me. Hey, check this out, man. I was talking to this guy, man. I see why you doing what you doing. He was talking about, yo, man, what you think I should say to this girl? And I told him what I think you should say to the chick. And you know what the nigga said back to me? He said, well, man, I'm going to just text this AI robot, and it's going to tell me 10 different suggestions of what I should say to her. So I asked him, and I said, well, where the fuck is the manhood in that shit? He said, man, I ain't really thinking about no manhood. I just want some pussy. What you think about that, bud?
Hey, these dudes just calling in saying they can't call, they can't hear me. I don't fucking understand it. You hear me talking to motherfuckers. Something you doing on your end is making you be muted because you hear me talking to motherfuckers. Shit, that makes me mad. I believe, I'm serious, I believe we gotta fuck with our kids more. I believe that we need to make them motherfuckers realize they kids. They ain't little grown people that got brains that they can do what the fuck they think they want to do. Government and politics have already shown us, where they are, and they don't give a fuck. And they don't care that we know they don't give a fuck. Who else is left to look out for our goddamn kids? Parenting should be the number one for us. Those motherfuckers who make the games, they got psychologists, sociologists, and all kind of different professionals. Not monitoring, but finding different things out about the game. So that the game could be the most exciting. There's good excitement and bad excitement. They make it sort of very good versus bad. But the bad, you ain't gonna motherfucking want to play it anyway, because there's nothing exciting to do as far as killing a motherfucker or chopping his head off or running the red light to run some kids over or whatever the fuck. Shit, everybody want to shoot something up at one time or another, but there are those motherfucking people who choose not to react on any of that shit. None. And they choose that because the motherfuckers care. They care about what they doing. They care about how shit is turning out. Now, what I'm saying is this. You got all these goddamn fucking psychologists and whatever. Why is it only the really, really negative aspects of human nature do they target when they create the game that's truly fun? This game, you're cutting this dude's foot off for something he did or didn't do. And that's really fun. You're just murdering all these people for whatever reason. And that's fun. You're running over the fucking animals. I mean, just all kind of negative shit. Why is that such fun? Because they make it fun. You don't get no points if you don't do that shit. So in your mind, it translates. I think they're able to fixate on positive emotions, that children experience, and make these games fun games. But no, the only games like that are for toddlers. The toddler, you ain't gonna let him see somebody get their head cut off. No. He's gonna see the fun game. But then, if that's fun, when the fuck wanna have some fun? We grown, we ain't toddlers. Man, what I'm saying is this. If you gonna parent, you gotta get some rules and regulations for you. And then you gotta translate it down to the kids. So them kids will have a mental fence around them. And they won't go out their backyard. I mean, they'll be out the backyard, but they gonna be in the backyard because you're gonna be in their head. And they gonna hear you say, you better not do that, boy. See, listen to this. How come they can't make something that's fun, or at least a game that when you shoot or do harm to a person or a building, you lose? The answer to that wouldn't be much money in that motherfucker. So the question becomes, is it worth sacrificing entire generation because your fucking ass is lazy. My mama had 12 kids and she had something to do with every one of us every day. Shit, my dad went to work every day. For those motherfuckers who are in control of what's profitable, is it like worth sacrificing this entire generation? They say H to the double L, yeah. How the fuck do we combat this shit? We living by other people's standard, and we've lost our own ability to motherfucking goddamn have rules and regulations in our house. So you got to filter out what your kids can and cannot do. I didn't buy my daughter no PS1 and none of that goddamn shit. I don't think you should either. But if you do, you do. I can't tell you how to live, but I can speak my mind about some shit. Motherfuckers, you just letting the technology be the babysitter. And you just don't know what they be saying. I go in on my grandson. Now these niggas is 6 and 8. I go in there, quickly nigga put the remote under the cover. So I look at the goddamn TV, and it just got a screen on it blank. I said, man, what y'all was goddamn watching, man? What y'all was doing? I did not think they was watching porn. They was watching porn. I couldn't believe it. I said, man, who showed you that shit? I see my daddy watching it. Nigga, you did more than seeing your daddy watching it, because you put it on for you and your brother to watch. Man. See, people are wondering what's going on with the kids, with the adults, with the entire population. I said it before and I say it again. Technology is what's going on with us all. Technology desensitizes you. Technology allows you to learn without feeling anything. And believe it or not, we need to feel lost. We need to memorize shit. We need to fail and try it another way we thought of. We need to know how it feels to fall and get up. The computer shows you all these things, but the personable aspect of it is gone. Humans seek and learn. Techies simply learn. To click a button, I mean, I can see you saying that's seeking, but where's the journey? Where's the fucking journey? Getting things with ease of a button, quick, fast, in a hurry, denies your growth as a person. Where is your patience in real life? Simply because on the computer, you can drive over the cars impeding you. Your patience in real life traffic jams is gone. No, I don't think you try to drive over cars or nothing like that. I just think you have other ways to deal with it, which is cool. I believe the games that the kids play make them hard and callous. In their minds, they're only playing games. But to win this fucking game, it's ingrained in their mind. They gotta cheat, kill, steal, and do all the things that humans desire or have a desire to do. The majority of us know how to contain those thoughts. The children are kids learning how not to care if they hurt someone or do something illegal, and all in the name of fun. The bad part is, subconsciously, all those negative things stays in their mind. And as soon as they're confronted with a real life, similar situation as they've come across many, many, many times in the fucking games they play, they're going to simply do what they were doing in games. Kill them, or cut their head off, or blow them up. That's their only reference. I'm just saying, they fucking kids. You know, I never planned to give up. But I'm saying, I really appreciate some of the things you guys said to me when I was tripping. Especially about starting my own school. I thought about it a long time ago. That rap I did on one of my videos, I made it up in the 80s. And I used Sidewalk University in that rap. So, You know, I'm real. This shit is real. And I appreciate all the fucking love you motherfuckers been showing me all these goddamn years. Those responses was just what the doctor had ordered. Perfectamundo. Oh, goddammit, you don't know. You motherfuckers way too young to remember the Fonz on Happy Days. Hey, how long? We've been talking damn near an hour. Okay, look. I gotta teach my class tonight. So I just had a lot on my mind today. I'm glad I got it off. I made 2 videos today. Shit, I appreciate you motherfuckers on here. And I'm really and truly happy that you motherfuckers are not filling up the chat room with all that goddamn bullshit. I'd rather motherfucker call in so we can kick it like men. Alright, I'm gone.